Hello, hello, hello. You are tuning into the episode of TheWunderkindShow. Today's first topic, it ain't pretty, but it's a W. Look, I want to make sure I say this because I couldn't be with you guys yesterday. Ross Stroh was the guy with y'all, and shout outs to him for taking over. I heard about all the technical difficulties and stuff like that. So kudos out to him. But I watched the game still. And from beginning to end, this Ravens squad, and I think everybody can agree with this, they leave you wanting more. And what I mean by leaving you wanting more is that when you're watching them play, even because yesterday, at the end of the day, they got the W, and on top of it, they scored 31 points. But when you're watching the game, you're like, bro, y'all could have scored 50. Heck, if y'all were really on your P's and Q's, you could have scored 60. That's the problem I have with this Ravens squad. Now, look, I want to say this. There is some facts and truth to playing bad and still getting the win. But when you're watching this team, they're not playing bad because of the opposition. They're not. That's what the frustrating part about watching this team is. They're not bad because of what the opposition is doing. And anybody telling you that they are, they're lying to your face. There are so many times if you're watching tape, right, that you can see guys going out for routes and they just stop. They just stop. There's like their arms open. It's like, oh, wait, we got to run around. There's times when Zay Flowers is stuck in the backfield and he has no route when he's supposed to be your most dangerous weapon on offense. There's times when we go totally against the run when the run is working. There's times when we go totally away from the pass when the pass is working. There's times when the offensive line just say, no mas, and they'll let everybody in to try to kill our quarterback. Then you have times where there's a plethora of fumbles, poor tackling, players that can't pick up fumbles. Bro, something got to be wrong with that. Listen, this fumble drills have to become a normality in Baltimore now because they're missing too many wide open fumbles, bro. Wide open fumbles. Wide open. No one's around you. You can't pick up the ball. You're like, oh, it's harder than it looks. No, bro. The ball will stop right in front of you. You pick it up and go, and just throw it in the air. Just throw it in the air. Or you can't even fall on the ball to complete the turnover. All of these things are things that I'm looking at and saying, why? Why? And the biggest thing yesterday that irked me, and a lot of people, I don't know if you noticed it, but it irked me to my soul, my core. Devin Duvernay. I gotta go back and watch when you know what I'm saying, when more precise video come out, because you know when you're watching the game, it zooms in, zooms out, so like you can't catch everything. I watched this man have open space, nothing but green grass in front of him, and he can't attack nothing on special teams. Nothing. It's like, yo, I don't want to be doing this. I'm just doing this because that's where they told me to be. I don't care if I gain any yards. I don't care if I get knocked back. This man will have 20 yards to run and get knocked back -5 yards. It don't make no sense. Consistently, I might add. You know what the Ravens are? They're consistently inconsistent. Those are things. They habitually shoot themselves in the foot. Game in and game out. Game in and game out. And look, people's going to say you're being kind of hard on them. No. When you hear Lamar and you hear Mark and you hear these guys saying, bro, the sky's the limit with this team. Yeah. You can see that they're not really using everybody the way they're supposed to be used, or players aren't playing up to their capabilities. They're just not. Now, one player that's playing up to his capabilities, Geno Stone, baby. Listen, I'm going to be real with you, bro. That man's leading. Listen, I was wrong. I'm real about stuff. I was wrong. I thought Marcus Peters was going to go to the Raiders and they were going to target him, and he was going to lead the league in interceptions. This man, Geno Stone, came in and said, bruh, y'all going to pay me. You going to give me my money. My money. My money. You ever heard of triple C's? No, that's triple M's, because he's going to get pizzed. That brother is leading the entire league in interceptions. Leading the entire league. And you know what? You know what sums up Geno Stone? This pick right here. I love that. I love that energy. Yo, Brandon Stevens is real pissed off about it. Oh, you took my interception. That's how I want my guy. Mine! When the ball is in the air, Geno Stone's like, it's mine. Teammates, opponents, when that ball is in the air, it is mine. How dare you throw in my domain, my dominion? I love it. I absolutely love it. I cherish that. That energy, that Ed Reed type of energy. Shout out to Geno Stone. He's been playing outside of his mind. Dameon Pierce played outside of his mind yesterday. Dameon Pierce was an absolute monster in the middle. Justin Madubuike, an absolute monster yesterday. You know what I'm saying? Those three guys and Roquan played amazing. Now, another thing that we have to start worrying about, Justin Tucker has been inconsistent this year. Even he's been inconsistent. That speaks volumes to me about this team. Justin Tucker from beyond, I believe, 55 is one of three this season. That's very inconsistent, even for all the spectacular things that he's achieved in his career. He's been inconsistent this year. Very inconsistent. Look, special teams has been subpar this season, right? It's very subpar to me. I know people are going to say, no, Nitro, they've been good. No, they have not. I've seen some stout run backs. Guys get on, you know what I'm saying, get to the 40, get to the 50 on run multiple times this season. I've seen guys get penalized. I've seen Devin Duvernay not attack on punts, kicks, guys miss blocks. I've seen Justin Tucker miss wide open shots in domes. Now look, I'll give them a little pass because the turf yesterday was horrible. If you look at it, didn't they just play the Super Bowl there? That ground where they play under there is horrible. The field looked horrible. Everyone was slipping and sliding. But look, and I'm gonna punctuate this when I say this. I'm happy we got the win. We got the dub. But something can be said about not playing with your food. The Ravens are undoubtedly, to me, the best team. Not because they're my favorite team. Not because Lamar Jackson's my favorite athlete. No, to me, they have the potential to be the best team in the league. And they're tied. Us Raven fans and the Ravens players are saying they're not playing up to their capabilities. They're not. And they're tied for first in the AFC. Tied for first. They're not even playing nowhere near the level that they're capable of playing at. And they're tied for first in the AFC. So, look, I think at the end of the day, a W is a W, but I think the Ravens need to start putting this thing together more. I want more creative play calling. I want more balance between the run and the pass. You just don't have to go, oh, now it's time for us to just run the ball, and that's all you're going to do 70, 80% of the time. Or now we're going to pass the ball, and we're just going to throw 90% of the time. It's not supposed to be like that. It's supposed to be a balanced mirroring of each other. A marriage almost between running and passing. But what do you guys think? Am I tripping? Am I going off the deep end? Let me know down in the comment section. And check this out real quick. I got a couple more pictures for you. This was a heartfelt shout out to Hollywood. You missed out, man. You missed, bro. For a lot of Raven fans that get mad and say they hate Brown and everything else, he's the best receiver as of right now that they've ever drafted. I don't care what any of you said. The numbers back it up. Zay's not there yet. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you say he's there. No, he's not. No, he's not. Marquise Brown is the best wide receiver they have ever drafted in Baltimore. So shout outs to that. You know, them two are brothers. I'm happy to see the embrace. You know what I'm saying? It goes beyond football with them. When they're retired and stuff, they're going to probably both be back down in Miami area, Fort Lauderdale area, and they're going to raise their children, raise their families probably down there and stuff like that. So that's what shows brotherhood. You know what I'm saying? And you can see another one right here with him and Mark. You know what I mean? This was a good duo. It wasn't a great duo, but it was a solid duo. It was a solid duo. And the reason why I put this picture here, the reason why is because this was a good duo. But this is what I call missed opportunity and what if. Could you imagine if these two were on the same field together and Lamar was both throwing them the ball with the Mark Andrews? Jesus. With Mark Andrews, all you would need is one 6'4", 6'3" receiver to go along with those two and Mark Andrews, and you're good. And you're good. So shout outs to Hollywood for showing love and everyone, you know, it's a brotherhood at the end of the day. But like I said, you know what I'm saying, the Ravens still got a lot of work to do. They have yet to hit their stride, or much less their peak. So that should be something that we're looking forward to. But shout outs to Gino, shout outs to Matabike, shout out to Pierce for playing out of their minds, and shout out to the Ravens for getting the W. Now on to the next one. And that's an episode of The Wunderkind Show. Thank you for watching. And now we get down. We have fun and we laugh, but everything we talk about rooted in what? Facts and truth. Please do remember, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, leave a comment. You know I love the comments. And if you have not done so already, check out the Wunderkind Show's Patreon. Yes, 3 tiers of content goodness waiting for your consumption. Give it a look, give it a try. Let me know what you think. And if you have not done so already and you want to donate and stuff like that, help with equipment, bottom of the screen, QR codes to a Cash App. Cash App located in the description of every video that we do. And the name of it is The Wunderkind Show. Super, super easy. But once again, this is The Wunderkind Show. This show is Nitro signing off, and as always, you know my slogan. Peace. And I am out of here. Yerp.